multiply using the distributive property. The distributive property states that multiplying a sum by a number is the same as multiplying each add-n by the number and then adding the products. Let's have a look. Suppose we had the problem 5 times 17. That is not a basic fact that we expect students to have memorized. So the distributive property shows us that we could write the problem like this. 5 times 10 plus 7. And if we wrote the problem like this, then we could multiply 5 times 10 and then 5 times 7, get our answers, because these are both now basic facts. 5 times 10 is 50 is a basic fact that students learned in 3rd grade. 5 times 7 is 35, which is a basic fact students learned in 3rd grade. And then we could add them together and get the answer of 85. That is where we will get to with the distributive property. But tonight we are going to take it even a little more slowly than that. Let's have a look. On the pages the students bring home will be graph paper. And the graph paper will help the students draw a model of the distributive property. For instance, we have the problem 5 times 17. So we're going to start by drawing 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we are going to put 17 in each row. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Very good. And then we will box this off just like that. Now we have a rectangle that is 5 tall by 17 long. Again, we don't expect students to know that fact. So we're going to have them to subdivide the 17 into 7 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 10 and this is 7. Students now can visually see how we're breaking this up for the distributive property. And they'll multiply 5 times 10 and write 50 in this section. And then 5 times 7 and write 35 in that section. And then somewhere out here, add them together to get the 85. That is multiplying using the distributive property. Let's take a look at another problem. 4 times 16. Again, if we were using graph paper, we would have a rectangle that is 4 tall, by 16 wide. But we could also model this with base 10 blocks. Take a look here. Each of the longs are 10, and then we could put 6 ones for each one. It seems to me that's only 5. 6, 3 and 6, 3 and 6, and 3 and 6. And again, this will help students see the distributive property in action. We have 4 rows of 16 each. So we could multiply 4 by 10, and that'll give us our 40. And then 4 by 6, which is 24, add them together to get 64. So that's another way of showing multiplying with the distributive property. Once again, 3 times 14. Way we're doing this evening. 1, 2, 3, and then 14 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Square off the rectangle. 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4, and this will be 10. The reason we do 10 and 4 is because it breaks 14 down into 2 facts students should know. We could do 7 and 7, we could do 11 and 3, but if we can get to a 10, that makes it really easy because multiplying by 10 is super easy here in 4th grade. 3 times 10 is 30, or we can also think of it as 3 times 1 is 1 with a 0 on the end. So we like rounded numbers like that. And then 3 times 4 is 12. We add the 30 and the 12 together, and we get 42. So 3 times 14 is 42. This skill is multiplying using the distributive property.